Within the Trump administration's fiscal year 2026 budget is the elimination of the Historic Preservation Fund, with few exceptions. The fund has provided money to states and tribes since 1976 and served as the primary way historic preservation programs are funded.
And North Carolina gets about $1.3 million in federal support, which is 40% of the budget for the North Carolina State Historic Preservation Office. Funding for 2025 has been on hold, and now the funds for 2026 may never come. Fox 8's Cassie Fambro spoke to the president and CEO of Preservation North Carolina, who says it's time to sound the alarm. Cassie.
Neil, one of the incentives to revitalize a historic structure are the tax credits that a property buyer gets for doing so. Without the Historic Preservation Fund and those associated tax credits, historic structures may not be as appealing to buyers.
I became a preservationist in High Point, North Carolina.
Preservation North Carolina President and CEO Benjamin Briggs's love of historic structures began in the Triad thanks to his parents.
My dad was always interested in architecture and historic preservation, and my mom was always the type that would drive slowly down the streets of old neighborhoods and ooh and ah by peeking up into the windows of the big houses to see what the insides looked like.
He grew up looking at places in High Point like the John Hampton Adams Inn from the early 20th century with its grand staircases and elegant rooms. Now a boutique hotel perfect for furniture market guests. Just down the road, Market Square, constructed in the 1900s as well, is on the Registry of Historic Places because it was one of the first places to display furniture in a showroom, a trend that would fuel the furniture city.
Historic preservation is as much about the future as it is the past.
Preservation North Carolina is a nonprofit dedicated to helping acquire endangered historic properties and not only saving them, but repurposing them.
Some of my favorite adaptive reuse projects like the Revolution Mill in Greensboro and some of the amazing laboratories that are in downtown Winston-Salem with Wake Forest are in historic buildings.
Cuts to the Historic Preservation Fund could halt plans for future projects and take away opportunities for preservation efforts to rescue historic structures from demolition. For example, the John Coltrane House in High Point, recognized as a landmark in 2021, still needs more funding for restoration. Then, ideally, it'll become a tourist destination.
Why throw something away that's in perfectly reusable condition with some TLC?
The TLC isn't free, though, and organizations count on federal funding. The Trump administration released a statement saying most buildings listed on the historic registries are only of local significance. Briggs disagrees.
We're one of the 13 original colonies. Just because a building is located in a small town in North Carolina doesn't mean that it's not had an impact all over the United States.
And Preservation North Carolina, among other societies, are asking people to contact their local legislators and ask for the Historic Preservation Fund to remain intact. Katie.
Cassie.